What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to fix one of the problems that I have with this Attack from Mars Arcade1up pinball machine, and that is this plexiglass top. Now I will admit that at first glance the plexi on my machine looks great, and you may think there's no good reason to replace it. But if you take a closer look, those scratches and swirl marks can become pretty obvious. Now it's one thing to deal with this when you're talking about a monitor that's almost vertical, but when you're talking about a pinball machine, it's basically a tabletop, waiting to be scratched. I mean, come on, look at it flex and bow when I press on it. It's just not quality, and it's got to go. So you're going to have to remove 6 screws in total, 3 on each side. 2 are going to fasten down the chrome piece that faces you, and the other 4 are going to secure the side rails. Using the relief cut in the panel, go ahead and remove it. And then you have access to the plexi, which you can go ahead and remove at this time. Now, if you don't have your tempered glass piece ready to go, I'd go ahead and leave this in place to protect that 24-inch monitor. Now it's time to cut open the tempered glass. Now this is exactly how it was packaged and delivered to me. I just removed the shipping label. You've got the cardboard that goes around 2 pieces of cardboard crating that kind of sandwiches the glass in the middle. Make one last check that there is nothing on the monitor itself that you're going to trap with the glass. And then after the glass itself is clean, go ahead and slide it in place, and it's simple, just reverse the process. Now the wood panel is going to snap in place. You want that to be nice and tight. The glass piece is maybe a little long, but it's really not an issue. You want this to be snug to hold that nice and firm. And then just replace your side panels. Now the chrome trim that faces the player acts as a cap, so this will sit on top of the 2 side rails. Just take care not to scratch the side rails where it's going to be visible, but you do want this to be snug. So I know I've said it before, but I really mean it this time. This is the easiest modification I've ever done, period. Of course, all that's going to hinge on the quality of the piece. Is it the right thickness? Is it the right size? And in this case, it absolutely was. Now I know in the video you probably saw me just drop the glass in place and put it all together and it was good to go, but I spent a lot of time cleaning the glass on both sides because there's nothing worse than putting it in place, turning the machine on, and then seeing some kind of weird glare on the backside. So the fitment was great, there was no scratches, it was packaged really well, and in the listing they talk about this top and bottom having a black border. That's just electrical tape. Now the tape doesn't look bad, but I would have preferred them painting it on the bottom side so that there's no risk of this rubbing off. Because I could see how me getting in here with Windex cleaning this thing constantly could cause the lip of this tape to kind of curl up. Only time will tell. But unfortunately the real damage is going to be the price. This thing cost me $95. And I guess if you paid $800 for your machine, that's not too bad percentage-wise, but I picked this thing up for $500, so that's 1/5 the price. So if you just picked up your Arcade1up pinball, I do not think that it's a day one purchase, but as that plexiglass kind of gets scratched and scuffed, don't replace it with plexi, get tempered glass. But if you want to go ahead and take the plunge and buy this right now, I will leave a link to the eBay listing down in the video description. And as always, thanks for stopping by the channel. Y'all have a blessed day, and I will see you next time.